So a few months ago, I decided to sign up for Loot Crate after hearing about it for a little while. I wanted to check it out for myself, and so I kind of figured, who doesn't love getting stuff in the mail? Packages and stuff. Even when you order from Amazon, when it shows up, there's you know what's inside, but there's still like, hey, I'm getting something. So I went ahead and signed up for it, and you get a little box like this every month. And they fill it with all sorts of random stuff that I find really it isn't stuff that I would buy on my own. Like if I saw it on the shelf in a store, I'd probably just pass it over, even if it looked kind of neat. It's not stuff that I think I would pick up and purchase. However, actually owning it, having it show up in pre-selected for me in a box like this, there have been quite a few things that it's like, like I said, I wouldn't buy it on my own, but once I have it, I'm kind of glad that I have it. It's kind of a fun, neat little thing. And each month they do a sort of like a theme. So what I have here is I have March's Loot Crate, and the theme for that was like secret agents and spies and that sort of thing. So that's kind of neat too. And they also they send you emails, hints at what's in the Loot Crate, but you don't really know what's in there until you get it. So with that said, let's go ahead and crack it open, and we'll see what we got for March. All right, so right at the top, and I like this about Loot Crate is you occasionally get some T-shirts, and when you sign up for Loot Crate, you give them your size, so you're not stuck with like an extra large every month or that sort of thing. All right, so what we have here is I'll hold it up so you can see it. It's kind of a cute T-shirt. It's obviously James Bond. He's a sad James Bond because this is stirred. I'm not sure. This, I'll wear it. I'm not sure if it's gonna fall into if it's gonna find a place in my T-shirt rotation. A couple months ago, one of the themes was retro, and I got this really cool Voltron shirt that I wear pretty regularly now. I don't know if it's just me, but this reminds me of like the Aperture Science logo. I understand what they're trying to do with the design, but although actually now that I think of it, James Bond and Portal, that would actually be pretty cool. Suddenly I like this shirt a little bit more. So I don't know. So there we go. So you get a shirt, which is cool, because the Loot Crate's like, I don't know, $14 or something like that. And so right off the bat, you've gotten a new T-shirt. All right. So what else do we have here? We have what appears to be, says classified field notes, and they are empty. This one is graph paper, and so this one is graph paper, and this one is lined paper. So just little notebooks. There's a calendar on the inside. It says top secret. They're neat. Like I might throw these in the glove box of my car. For if I need like some paper or something like that. So let's see. There is a stealth wristwatch, which basically what happens if you push it, it'll tell you the time. You see that? It is 12:40. It is not actually 12:40. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So this will have to be set. It's kind of made out of like a rubbery material. This is like a little stretchy. Probably not something I would wear, but it's kind of neat. I mean, it's neat to play with. I might give it to my son because he's 16 months. He might like just pressing this. So I also don't know why I am trying to hide the time from people. If I'm being really stingy, for those people that want to know what time it is, and like for those 4 people in the world who don't have a cell phone to pull out and they want to know what time it is, I can be like, no, sorry, my watch doesn't tell time. What else do we have? We have these pins. These appear to come in every month's Loot Crate. So I guess if you're into pins, and I know some people that are into pins like this, collecting them, putting on backpacks and stuff like that. So March 2015 says Covert. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, so you can collect all those. If you subscribe quite a bit. So this is interesting. So like I said, they tell you every month. You get an email. They tell you what's vaguely what's going to be included in that month's Loot Crate. And so when I got this email, they said there would be an authentic Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. collectible. Now I'm a huge fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I think it's gotten so much better since Winter Soldier. So when they said that, I thought, well, what would be small enough to fit in a loot crate? And I thought maybe it would be one of the little Shield logo pins, and I was really hoping that's what it would be, because that's something I could put on a jacket, or discreetly put on a backpack or something, and actually use that, actually wear that in a manner that it's not like you're like broadcasting like, hey, Shield. It's sort of like a little in thing. It was not that. However, what it was, or what the authentic prop is a Marvel's Agents of Shield lanyard, and you can see Patton Oswalt's character there, the Koenigs, or the Koenigs, Billy, which is cool, because hey, it's that was a little in joke on the show. But again, I'm not gonna like walk around and wear this. They give you the lanyard too, the pass, so you have your your authentic. There's a little certificate of authenticity too. You can see, official prop replica. So it's neat. I have some Marvel collectibles, like some of the Hot Toys, the Iron Man Hot Toys and the Avengers Hot Toys and stuff like that. So, I guess I'll just stick this with that stuff. Not the pin I was hoping for, but it's still kind of neat. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, so we have Spy Mad Libs, and I haven't done a Mad Libs, really since my last Chef Brian comic. But Mad Libs are fun. Again, I probably wouldn't be in a store and think, you know what I need? A Mad Libs. But who knows? Maybe I'll throw it in the guest bathroom and see what people come up with. Okay, so then we have like a little, there's a bunch of paper stuff in here. This is a little free download for an exclusive digital download of Ninjak, the 40-page first issue of the hotly anticipated, much demanded, ongoing. Yeah, I don't know how. I've never even heard of it. Oh, it's from Valiant. That's why I don't read Valiant. They have some good stuff, but I don't read Valiant. So anyway, you get a free digital comic. What else do you get here? So there's, you know what? When I first opened this, I was like, well, this is really not my style. Like, I'm really not gonna wear a bracelet like this in like white, like some people do, but in orange and black, definitely not. So that's what it is. It's like a little clip bracelet, and I thought, well, that's a weird thing. Like, what does this have to do with Covert, which was the theme? Turns out this is actually, I think they call it like parachute cord or something like that, or it's like apparently a really heavy duty nylon cord, and so you could wear this, you could clip this on, and then go fly in a plane. And if you got into like a sort of a lost situation and ended up on an island, what you do is you untie this at the end, unspool this bracelet here, and then you have yourself some rope. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just, like I said, maybe I'll clip this to a travel bag, a backpack, or something, so that if I do end up on a deserted island, I can unspool it. I can tie it into a noose and hang myself because I'm stuck on a deserted island. But otherwise, again, kind of neat. Not something that I would purchase for myself, but I have it now, and who knows? Maybe I'll find a use for it. And then finally, you get I haven't read it yet, but you get a copy of the Orphan Black comic book. My wife and I, we do watch Orphan Black. I am a fan of the show. Again, I wouldn't say that I needed Orphan Black in comic book form. I don't know if this is basically, retelling what happens on the show, or if this is like sort of, in addition to, additional story behind what happens on the show. I will probably flip through it. Not something I would buy, but now that I have it in my possession, I'll probably read it. So there's a little there's little instructions on that bracelet. What else do we have here? We have, and then you get a little book every month that kind of tells you about the things that you've got in your loot crate. So that's kind of neat. And then also some information. They have like a little thing on James Bond here. That fits with the theme for sure. What else do they have? Austin Powers. I guess that fits with the theme. Some Metal Gear Solid stuff, which is kind of cool. So it's just again, some reading material roughly related. They do like a mega crate every month, So if you subscribe to Loot Crate, you have a chance of winning the Mega Crate, which has some like actually expensive stuff in it, computers and televisions and that sort of stuff. And then again, they just tell you about what you got in your crate, where it actually comes from, that sort of stuff. I dig it. And then this is kind of cool. The box, you can always turn your box into something. Like you can see, this is like a little mock computer with a encrypted log in here. The very first Loot Crate I ever got had a like a Funko Pop Batman figure in it, and you could deconstruct the box and turn it into like a little play set for the Batman figure, like a little bat cave kind of a thing. So that was neat. And that's it. That's all that's in there. But like you said, you pay maybe $14, $15 or something, and you get quite a bit of stuff. I've never gotten a Loot Crate where I didn't feel like there was at least $14 or $15 worth of product in the Loot Crate. And again, you subscribe, and most months I forget that it's coming until it shows up on the door, and then it's like, hey, a little prize, a little present. I'm really looking forward to next month's Loot Crate because it's the theme is fantasy, and they mentioned that there's some sort of exclusive Princess Bride prop or product in there, and my wife loves. I mean, I love Princess Bride too, but my wife is bananas for Princess Bride. So I'm excited to see what's in that one, and I'll do an unboxing video for that next month when I get it. Thanks for watching.